Engage the rig.
17 hours, 21 minutes. We're gonna be gone like 15 to 20 days. They gave me IV with meds because I couldn't swallow it.
Yeah.
We're back! Go. Yeah! Yes. Babe, Cole. Look at that little freaking glitch fish. My goodness.
Deal!
Like it was made for it, Cole. Look at this back here though. I'm kind of worried about this. These lids can't come off because there's backup pan optics, boat tarp, backup baits, tackle making. You think that's gonna hold? Cole, you ever had a floppy guy? So I just loaded up on a bunch of new 6 Sense rods and a bunch of reels from Baitworks. And this is a little bit obscene, but I don't think another one could fit in there. But look how clean those new Stratics look. "17 hours and 21 minutes. What's up, MFers? Freaking Jack. I've been looking forward to this trip for months since we started talking about it, but I was thinking about it, and this is actually the longest I have been out of town on a fishing trip since I've started my YouTube channel, and probably in my life, honestly, for a fishing trip. We're gonna be gone like 15 to 20 days chasing fish and getting content for you guys. Some content that I'm very excited for because it's a very good time of the year to point our truck in the north direction and chase some of these giant fish. We're gonna go to some new lakes. We're gonna go to some of our same lakes that you guys have been begging me to go back to for the last couple months, and really since we went there last time. And we should be, fingers crossed, hitting it at the exact right time to catch the biggest fish of the year when they're ready to bite. Me, Coleslaw, Huxley the Fish and Pooch back there. We got 2 of your favorite MFer guests scheduled to come meet us. Becky and Ozzy might roll up there later on. They're coming back to Omaha, so they might make a little trip up there later in the trip. You'll probably see them, hopefully out on the boat. But we'll kind of take you guys along the way. For those of you that have never been on an 18-hour road trip before to go fish for 2.5 weeks, now's your time to join along for the fun. You guys ever seen a dump truck getting towed by a semi-truck?
I accidentally put all the ice in my meat cooler, and I didn't leave any ice for my roadie cooler, which means, cut to 20 seconds from now, my energy drinks are warm.
Road hacks, Cole.
Got that whiskey? Another good thing is, you can ice your star this way.
$65 to sleep for 7 hours, Cole. We might get shanked. Maybe we won't. We made it to Kansas. South Kansas. Can't believe you want to stop, Cole. I was good to drive for another 14 hours. So I've had my spare tire since I took it off. I lost the bolt that holds it onto the trailer, so I don't have one. I've just been putting it in the back of the truck. Well, we needed room in the back of the truck, so I strapped it down here. Apparently we did a little bit of dragging.
Huxley, what is this?
So yeah, we have this now. I don't know what to do with that. Good news, we didn't get shanked last night. We're alive. Looks like we have about 9.5 hours left to drive today. Made it further than we thought we would last night into South Kansas, so I'm excited about that.
You did.
I did. Cole slept. Hey, Cole has some cool hats to show you. Let's look at Cole's new Waterland hat today.
Yo.
Look at that. Big crawdad guy.
Yep, Texas
Big
crawdad. Taking him to South Dakota.
Dude, we should show a different one too. Where's your other guys?
I got this one back here. Yep.
All right, look at Cole's new hat selection. By the way, his roommate is Skylar from Nebraska. Moved down here, runs the 6 Cents Waterland, Milliken fishing, everything, hat, apparel. He runs that.
Screen printing stuff.
Screen printing shit.
Like that one. Old mesh guy. The orange patch.
Dude, that's new. That's a new little blanket.
Mm-hmm. I got a hidden one under there, but that's special.
Okay.
This one might be my favorite.
Dude, that's so badass. Old school.
That's special. I like that. And then we got this one here. Old trusty.
Oh, that ain't screen printing. That's what do they call that?
Sublimation. Yeah.
Sublimation 2D. That's the lucky guy, Cole. Deal.
Show them yours too.
Oh yeah. You probably saw mine. It's this one. It's brand new. I look pretty stupid in it, but maybe one of you guys would look good in it. Keep spending my life savings on gas and catch you guys on the road. It's gonna happen again. Oh! Oh, it's gonna be a cold week, Cole. One thing that'll warm me up at this point. An ice cold, no, hook set. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, dude. See, in 10 minutes, if my tarp blows out, it's gonna land in fucking Michigan. Oh god. Oh, what a long drive. I just backed in to the hotel. We just got here. Think they bought it? We got here like an hour ago. I'm just messing with you guys, but we made it. 18 hours worth of driving. I just told Becky on the phone when she called, the last 24 hours I've driven 18 or 17 of them or something. Ridiculous, but we've made it. We've made it to Big Fish Heaven. I'll explain more about that in a little bit. So we got a couple hours before the sun goes down. I have all my tackle in the boat, ready to tie up. Nothing is tied up, so we need to be ready to go. First thing tomorrow morning, we're gonna get after it. And I have some huge news for you MFers that you're gonna wanna hear. Let's hop in the boat and I'll tell you a little bit about that. So you guys saw that my rod locker is way too full of rods and reels right now. And that's for a reason that is very exciting to me, that is gonna be incredible for you guys. And that is, not only do I have all these amazing 6 Cents rods you see me use in every video, I teamed up with an online tackle company called Baitworks, and they hooked me up with all these reels and all of my line for these trips to use the entire year. The reason that's exciting for you guys is, if you go online on all these tackle retailers right now, you know how it is with this crazy COVID market, there's shortages in the supply chain and everything, and you're trying to find reels, you can't find them hardly anywhere, right? And if you do find them, you're paying full price or over the price and asking price and everything. Reels are super expensive, hard to find right now. Well, guess what? Not only does Baitworks have a whole bunch of these guys in stock right now, this is my favorite spinning reel of all time, this Stratic right here. Not only do they have them in stock, but we can hook you guys up with a discount code and give you guys something you literally can't get anywhere else, and that is a discount on these high-end reels. It's a no-brainer for me. I wish I would have had this coming up. If you use promo code MFer-10, I'll link it down below. I'll link the Baitworks site down below, and I'll put the promo code right there, and Cole will throw it on the screen right now too, so you guys can use it. You'll be able to save money and be able to get these reels right now. And I'm not just talking about these ultra expensive, you know, not ultra, but $180, $200 reels. They have reels on their site ranging from $20, $50, $100, up to $400 or $500 that you guys are gonna be able to save money on. This one's gonna be like $20 off, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but you start adding up all this tackle and stuff, that's gonna be a lot of money to help you guys out. I get questions every single day about what the best reels are to use, what the best line is to use in all my videos. Well, guess what? I'm gonna be able to link those all down below so you guys can go check them out at baitworks.com. They support the channel, go support them. Another reason to go support them, you guys see this line, this bright green line split up, and that's for a very specific purpose. This is some Suffix 832 braided line right here, 6-pound test. That stuff is absolutely key, and I've teamed it up right here with some Seagar 8-pound test gold label fluorocarbon line. The reason it's called gold label is they sell it for 3 times the price of gold per its weight. Stuff is crazy expensive, but the reason it's expensive is it's the best. Good news is when you go over to that Baitworks site, you can use that promo code MFR-10 and you can get this stuff even cheaper than you could get anywhere online. Again, no brainer. Get on there, go down below, save some money. I'll explain to you guys when we're out on the water tomorrow how it's gonna help you guys out. They got bulk spools on there. They have line on there that I literally haven't seen. There's been all these talks about shortages of line in the industry along with the reels. And they have bulk spools on there of line you can get. I would stock up right now. I'm just telling you guys that. Stay ahead of it. I stocked up myself. I got them all spooled up and everything. Stock up now because it's about to be shortages in line and reels. Trust me, things are getting crazy with the economy. You guys know how it is. And Baitworks made a huge investment in the MFR Nation. And I'd love if you guys would help them out too. Go check them out. That MFR-10 code will be good only for reels and line on their site. Check them out.
Cole, you know how we can tell we're not in Texas anymore? Not just that you can see my breath right now, but check this out. No ice cleats. We don't got those in Texas. We don't even got trucks that put salt on the roads apparently either. We got burgers though in South Dakota.
Good morning, MFers. I am so excited right now. It's so cold out though. It's like 36 degrees and the wind's blowing. It's supposed to blow 10 to 20 today. As you can tell, I'm not quite used to the cold. It's literally been over 100-degree feel-like temperature every day in Texas for as long as I can remember. Yesterday, there was like 30-mile to 40-mile-an-hour winds blasting out here that blew in a giant cold front. So it's really cold today, and I am really happy we're going after bronze ones and not green ones, because the green ones would be pretty butthurt, I got a feeling. The bronze ones might be a little bit too, but we're gonna fish probably some pre-spawn stuff this morning. Looks like the water temp's still coming up. It's a little confused on the gauge this morning since the air temperature is so cold, but I think it's gonna be low to mid 50s. So still pre-spawn for these giant smallmouth. Let me tell you really quick what's special about this trip in this area. So if you look at a map, there's thousands of lakes within like 100 square miles of this area. And the reason they're so special is it's one of the few somewhat untapped areas in the country where the majority of fishermen up here are walleye fishermen, perch fishermen, pike fishermen, panfish fishermen, and ice fishermen that fish for this species as well. The smallmouth oftentimes gets forgotten. They still have gotten a decent amount of pressure, especially since we've been coming up here the last few years, but there's special specimens in these bodies of water, and we're gonna explore more of them than we ever have. We're starting out this morning on my favorite one that has some of the biggest that we know of, and I cannot freaking wait. When we get to the first spot, I'm gonna tell you a little bit how we're gonna attack these pre-spawn smallies, and hopefully put a bow in these new rods and reels. Put a bow in the reel. Can you put a bow in a reel?
You have to tie one on.
Got to tie one on. Put a bow in the reel. Well, we got a nice selection of everything smallmouth. We got this new glitch drop shot bait from 6 Cents. I'm pumped to use that this trip. We got Ned rigs. We got little swim baits. We got, what else do we got, Cole? All sorts of stuff. And then, of course, we got our dragon stuff. We got Krubs rigged in a couple different ways. Texas rig, tube jig, Pronica Lewinsky, Jerkins Dick. I'm excited. I'm going to drag first, Cole. Let's go big or go home. Drag Pronica around. See if one won't slurp on it. We just got to make him special first. Just kidding, it's frozen. My Pam is not happy. Tips dipped. Crawdad flavor. Freaking scents frozen, hands are frozen, chicken's frozen. Engage the trip. Got one. We are the only boat out on this lake this morning. Gives me a chub. Probably because it's freaking cold front and people are miserable. Or the lake died off or something while we were gone, Cole, who knows? Probably that. We're gonna start off though on a spot where I've seen them bed a lot before. in the past when we came out here, but it's a really good staging spot because it's a long point with rock on it that comes way out. Good place to catch pre-spawn and spawn fish. And it might be really, really slow this morning. We'll just have to kind of see what they want to act like. Smallies kind of march by the beat of their own drum. You don't know, but you will. Ooh, that one got it. Oh my God, he dropped it. Dude, that was just crushed it. Oh my God, dude, I felt him blow it out too. Oh, that wasn't small. God. What are we doing here? Open up the gap on that hook or something? Damn it. Yeah, I guess I'll set her a little sooner, huh? Stop letting them take it. 0 for 3 on bites. Got his ass. First cast. First cast. That's what I'm talking about, Cole. Daddy's home. Just a little guy, but that's what I'm talking about. Dropped that little swim bait right in his grill. Did something special with it too. Tell you guys that in a second, what we did there. He ain't that big, but I might net him anyways on the light line. 6 pound test, 6 pound braid. He's a mad one, is what he is. Hell yes, dude. I'm not gonna net that one, I'm gonna grab it. Uh-oh, we're back. He's mad. I've been watching the Elite Series too much. Oh yeah, that's not a big one. But that was badass. First cast through there. The sneaky little swimming bait. Just a little 2 3/4, 3 pound guy. That was a beautiful thing. Cole, been reading some articles about throwing a hair jig. And one thing I read by Mr. Seth Fighter is when you're reeling that bait in and you get it close to the boat, let your rod drift back towards the fish, towards your bait. And that'll pause it and let it stop for a second. That's right when that one picked it up. Interesting. We're on the board. Let's go, coleslaw.
We're back.
We're back. Let's catch another. False alarm. Not false alarm. Oh, that thing's got some mustard to it. Oh, that's a giant. 2 of them with it. Look at that one taking it from him. My goodness. Little mama beefcake on the old crib. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Cole. That's why you drive 18 hours right there. Big old son bitches like this little beast here. This beastial. Boom. We're getting bigger. That's not the maximum, but we're getting bigger. Had his little bud up there with him. I could feel him bam, 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 hitting that little crib down there. Milliken smoke in your face. Beautiful, beautiful specimen. Give me that spot lock so I can go get his buddy. Hell yes, son. Tahitian rig. Decocian smallie. Like that? Mm-hmm. That's how I rig it too, just like that, Cole. Little 4 pound guy. We're getting bigger. We're getting bigger, Cole.
Look how beefy that guy is. Let me throw him on the scale just so we know. Just so we know. Yes! We started with the baby. We're growing. Just a little guy. 414. That's not what they got in here. That's not what they got in here, but that's a start. Coleslaw, let's go. Yeah. Eat it, you. Since it's all you want. Swimming around it. Oh yeah, he's on it. Definitely a fish. It's so small though. He just moved it. Yes. Got his ass. He's bigger than I thought. Ooh, there's a big one right there too. Tried to take it from him. We just pulled up here and I saw a fish. I looked down and I was like, wow, a lot of boulders. Ooh, that's a bedfish. Finally got her to bite. Look at that meatball. That's a little meatball fish right there. Look at that thing, dude. Look how fat that fish is. God dang. Whew. That's like a 17-inch fish.
He said 16, but
God.
probably right.
That is badass, dude. How much does this little fish weigh? Like let's see how long he is and how much he weighs. I just can't get over how badass that is. Just taller than he is long. 17 and a half. Big old mouth. It looked like a 2-pounder down there. Not even. I thought maybe he was a little pipsqueak. Whew, chilly out here. We're losing our sun. As soon as we found our bedfish, we'll lose our sun.
4-pounder?
Dude, yeah. Go more. 407. Interesting. That's a short 4-pounder, my friends. What's gonna happen when we lay into a big? Yeah, this I think was the male actually. I mean, I don't know. I saw get her back in onto her bed, but when I set the hook on that one, started fighting it, I saw a big shadow over here swimming around too. I want to see what that is. It's got to be a 5+ pounder. Oh, Mama like her to Ned. Yahtzee. craziness. You wouldn't think the water, as cold as it is today outside, the water's 56. You wouldn't think that they'd be bedfish. Was not expecting this to happen, but we got ourselves a daggone slaunch. Just shaking his head side to side, can't even fight right. Is that his buddy? Something was with him. Thought about letting him go back down and fight a little bit, but instead, just gonna take this little mound of beautifulness. Look, just popped out. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Big fish of the day so far. Look how tall that girl is. Son. Put her on a scale. I don't usually do this, but they're just so cool and so fat. Like I said, these are bedfish. They're not super locked on. They are hanging around their beds decent, but there's no one right back behind the boat cruising around that we'll go back and catch later. Biggest fish of the day. I thought she looked like she was a 5+, but hard to tell. 449. 4.5. Fat boy. Look at that one.
Looks like 5+.
It looks like a 5+. Hell yes. We should box her for a picture. Wow, man. What a beautiful fish. What a cool pattern. I threw a lot of baits in there, but so far the Ned rig's been what gets them going. They've been a lot more interested in that. And we don't have the best sight fishing conditions, but I can't believe how clean this water is. It's gonna be cloudy the rest of the day, it looks like, but we can still get around these rocky areas, these gravel areas where they spawn and throw other baits, not looking at them. So I'm liking how this trip's starting. Haven't even caught a big one yet. Please be a bedfish and bite again. You saw it again. Yahtzee. Little glitch. The old glitch coleslaw. That's a big one. Might be a walleye. That's gotta be a walleye. Or it's a sumbait. 14-pound smallie. Bronze or gold? Freaking isolated boulders like that, Cole, they gotta be smallmouth, right? Yeah, he's coming up. Oh, it's a giant smallie, dude. Come on, little hook. Stay strong. Oh, it's so big on the drop shot. Oh, man. Just gonna let him fight. I forgot this is what you do with these. You just let them fight for an hour until they're in. 6-pound braid, 6-pound leader, 6 cents glitch. That's a lot of sixes there, Cole. 3 6s. I shouldn't do that. What else do we got? It's 6 degrees outside. There, it's
6+ pounder.
6+ pounder. What? Dude, there's another one with him that's so big too. He's not as big as I thought he was. Is he? God dang, man.
One's still with him.
Yeah, he is. Where's my Ned? He's not there anymore. Watch me lose this fish being a dumbass. Oh, buddy. That's a glitch fish right there. Look at that. God, he freaking came up and dong, crushed that thing. Couldn't stand it. Look at that. 6 cents glitch in his mouth. Big old beefy girl. That's what's up right there, son. And that's probably where you want to hook them, I would say. You got it going? The camera?
Yeah.
Dude, this fish has been peeing since we took it out of the water, like a steady stream. That's going to be me in a second. So it probably weighed 4 pounds more. We'll just go with that. We'll add 4 pounds to whatever it says. Finally got ourselves a real one. I think we got a better one here. Oh yeah, that's a good fish right there. 535. 5.5 pound, smallie, 6 cents glitch, brand new drop shot bait. Hell yeah, probably was 5.5 for it peed the entire time. Look at that big fish. Oh, had her for a second again. I wanted to catch her again. Oh, dude, that was so badass. I saw a little isolated boulder on Pam out there and threw the net in there, and she ate it on the way down. I lifted up and felt like grass and got away. Threw back in there a bunch, nothing. So I was like, I'll throw this glitch in there. First drop in, blam. She crushed it. Smallmouths. Eat it. Okay. Wow. What in the world is going on there? Giant fish. Spinny drag. Whoa. What did I do here, dude? I didn't even know she had it. I went to take it from her. It's bigs galore. Dude, that's a giant one. Is it? It's gotta be. It's either a freaking 7-pounder or it's a giant. This is heaviest one for sure so far. My line's over my. Oh my goodness, dude, this is insane. I don't think these are bedfish. Oh baby. My heart's gonna explode out of my chest. I just like fishing a lot, you know.
Nope, just one big one.
Oh man, that's a giant one. Come on, baby, be nice to me. Ooh, might not be as big as the last one, but god dang. She's a beautiful girl. Oh, Ned rig, dude. Ned rig's the freaking way to go today. Didn't I just catch? I just said a drop shot was the way to go today. I don't know. Lures. You got to use lures to catch them, or live bait. That probably work just as well. Look at that. Different color. Hell yeah. We're back, Cole. We're freaking back. Freaking weapon out here, dog. Give me these northern fish like this, dude. This is why we drove so far. I'd drive this far once a week if we had to. This is gonna happen. Clear. I don't think she's gonna get to the 5 mark, but she wants to. 513. Meat, brother. Meat. Yes. I just want to show you guys what I'm fishing right here. So it's a big rock point, rock flat. Nothing out there, but anytime I'm seeing just that subtlety right there, little jank, kind of came up a little bit. You guys can see how there's bigger, chunkier rock mixed in right there. And these smallmouth are just like freaking bottom dwellers. They don't show themselves hardly ever. They don't get up in the water column like those winter largemouth, but that's how I'm targeting these areas using Panoptics, is I'm finding these big, jankier boulder rocks right there. There's actually a fish right in the front of it, that little bright spot. That's a fish right there. Let me get him a little better. Right there, you guys can see it a little bit better there. So I'm just firing. You guys probably see my drop shot go out here. Totally missed it, but definitely gonna reel that back in. Let me show you though this. So we got these couple bigger boulder rocks right there. Fire my little glitch. Gonna land right on top of them. You guys saw it go down. And I'm pretty much gonna shake it in place. This bait's like super buoyant, so it sits almost perfectly horizontal in the water column. And you can just shake your line or just hold it still. It's got so much tail quiver. You don't need to do a lot. It's a big boy. Probably a walleye or something. Ooh. Oh man, what did I just hook? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a different boy. That's dinner right there, coleslaw, that's what that is. He went dunk. Typical pike fight. Oh, I'm just gonna spin now until I'm in your hand, and then I'll try to bite it off. Oh, yes, Cole. Yes, that's the tastiest damn fish in this lake. Freaking got me with this thing. Ow. Groups catch them all. Catch them big, catch them all. Catch some snakes. You're coming home with us. That got me excited, except for I set the hook and nothing happened. I was like, yeah, that's not a bass. I hooked one. I have a fish on a jerkbait. It's a little guy. Largemouth! Yeah, buddy! Look at that little chuck, dude. God, he's freaking... What are you doing that for, bud? That's incredible. There's like 2 largemouth in this lake, and I caught one. He could tell I was a Texan. Had to get up, throw the old jerking stick over a little tree. Look how fat that guy is. My goodness. He looks like a smallmouth. He's like a hybrid. That guy is supposed to be like 12 inches and 1/4 pound like all the other ones, but he lives here. He has no choice but to be big. That was awesome. Get out of there. Is he on? Is he big? He came right at me. I could not tell. Yeah, he's like a snake. Snake boy. Jerkin snake. Chad, Huck, we got a jerk. Oh, no. Unbelievable, dude. He was sitting right where a big smallmouth should have been. Donged it. Dirty donged it. Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. I like it a lot. It's a big old smallie. Dude, they don't even, they're like, some of them don't even know how to fight. That was a Ned boy and he liked the Ned. He's trying to get out of his mouth. He doesn't want me to touch him. See? Dude, the water feels so much warmer than the air. That time, little Chuck. I'm so stuffed up and sick. I don't care, it's awesome. He ain't making the scale, he's 3 3/4. Submarino.
Dan?
Yeah, that was Dan Submarino. I liked him. There's a fish. Eat it. dirty little glitch chewer. Little guy. Maybe not. That's a big guy. Yeah, I think so. Bigger, I think. Oh, that's a good fish. Might be a 5. Dude, they love that bait. I like that a lot. Just dropped some Maxent down there in his face and he didn't do anything. Got that glitch in his mouth. Green pumpkin mist is, I think, that color. Look how fat that fish is, Cole. Look at that skin. Thick skin though. Wasn't coming out. Ooh, look at that. He's got a little parasite in his mouth or something. Or he just ate that and it stayed in his mouth. You guys probably can't hear anything I'm saying because I'm so stuffed up. Hell yeah, brother. Fatty. What's that?
Right at 5?
I don't know. He doesn't feel as heavy, but maybe I'm just getting used to him now.
Yeah, short guy.
443. So, he will go in for the 407. Big old beefy girl. Little drop shot. Love it. I marked that boulder when we came in. I was like, I don't see any fish by it, but it'd be a good place for one to sit. Dropped the glitch down there, and he freaking grabbed it and was swimming at me. Luckily, I saw him on scope swimming, just like that last one I missed did, Cole. I'd say that was a okay morning. A bunch of these 4.5 to 5.5 pound behemoth small jaws ended up with like 24 pounds, right about 24 pounds for a limit, in about 2.5, 3 hours. The great thing is, we got other lakes around here. We're gonna go hit those. Oh, get her back on that bed. You bet. Coleslaw, give me some of that. I'm so jacked. This is gonna be a fun week and a half, 2 weeks up here, guys. I hope you're excited for this content. There is some different species coming too. There's an opportunity to catch some big green ones. And do not forget, guys, if you want to pick up some of that tackle, I caught almost all my fish on those Stratic spinning reels. Those are available at Baitworks. And yeah, I'll link everything down below with my 6 cents rods and the exact baits I used. That new little glitch drop shot bait, that thing is the freaking deal. I'm so excited. We gotta get out of here though. It's starting to rain a little bit. We'll catch you guys next lake.